back to the Solian podcast where we talk about books, brains, and blockchains and everything in between in this wild world of the internet. And I want to return back to a subject I've talked about in the past before, and that's Ethan Klein. Now, I before I even begin going into the whole psychology thing, let's just talk about something serious for 1 second before we get into the whole details of everything. That's before we have fun, okay? Because we need our veggies before our dessert, okay? Let's have our veggies first. So, disclaimer, okay? I think something might be wrong with Ethan. I'm not a doctor, okay? I don't know all the ins and outs of everything that's going on between him, his wife, and or any of that stuff. But I think he might need some legit help. I think something's wrong with Ethan. I think legitimately this is like a cry for help because you don't do things like this and get your wife banned on a social media and you're okay. You're just not stable. Something is wrong. Like something is missing in your life, or I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but something is not right. Okay. This is a far cry from the person who used to just criticize people on the internet and then move about his day and have his life. Aren't you 40? Like what happened? Don't you have kids? Go be with your kids. So let's talk about this real quick, okay? So first of all, last week or the week before that, when I talked about this topic before, where Ethan's going crazy on Twitter and losing it and pushing people's buttons and getting called out for it and also paying the price for it by being banned, a lot of comments did not like, well, not a lot, but a few comments didn't like what I had to say. Now, they went on the attack as opposed to actually criticizing what I had to say, so I know I'm right on point. That's one. And I also know I'm right on point because they went super emotional about it too. Let me just tell you right now, I'm not the guy. I don't take you seriously, so don't get it twisted. I am absolutely having fun. This is a ball. Listen, I think Ethan might need help. Seriously, I think he might need help because, man, oh man, this is sad. He pushing everybody's buttons to the point where his wife getting banned is just, it shows you also a little bit of I don't want to say sociopathy, but I would definitely say he's myopic, and he suffers from a lot of solipsism, which is when you're super selfish, you don't care about anybody else as long as what everything else for you works out. Which for him it did. He made the post that he wanted to make. He pushed the button that he wanted to push, and he got his wife banned. Now he said it was for a joke and it was humorous. It was a what do you call it, parody, but it's like you ban evaded. It doesn't matter, parody or not. You ban evaded using somebody else's account, and you're harassing them. So like, I don't know what you expect. Now I just wanna use. Let's have this up here. That's. I'm so sorry, Hila. Oh man, the worst part about this is Hila is like a normal, relatively normal person. Like she doesn't, to me, strike me as a person who's unhinged. So to see this happen is like, dude, do you not care about your own wife? Like, what are you doing? Why would you put your family out there like that too? Why would you do that to them? Like, why would you like you skirt around the like, it tells you something about the person, right? Like, this is what I'm talking about, guys, when I say social media addiction is dangerous, man. It's very dangerous. Look what's happening. Look what he did. Hey, what's more important to me, my wife, or like my wife like actually having like not completely being disrespected in public like that, or like me getting back at Elon, okay, for whatever mental internet points I'm thinking I'm getting for. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Elon points. Let me get some Elon points, okay? It's stupid. What are we doing? Don't. This is a terrible look on you. It's a terrible look on your family. It's a terrible look on your business, because also that puts you at risk, and your business at risk, and your employees at risk. Because guess what? They're gonna be known as the guy, the people who work for this kook. What if he decided to work for what if your people decide to work somewhere else and they put their resume, hey, I worked on the H3 podcast. People are gonna be like, hey, this guy is yeah, we good. We don't want you. That has happened in the past. They look at you like a crazy cucamonga, and people don't want to deal with you. They say, oh, you worked for that crazy cucamonga? We're good. We'll pass on you. It happens. Okay, believe me. People don't want to deal with people who are crazy, and they don't want to deal with the people who deal with the people who are crazy. It's like this. It's almost like this ephemeral like. They think it's like a contagious disorder. Like, I don't want you crazy. Um, and that's like the business side of things. But on the personal, on the more personal side of things, I really do think that, this is why you shouldn't get addicted to the internet. You limit your usage. You should go do other things outside of the internet. Let that be a lesson for everybody. I say take this as a positive. Twitter's getting more fun, more enjoyable, more interesting, but also, it's a good reminder for us that we shouldn't get addicted to this thing, right? This thing is a tool. It's useful. Don't make it your life. Don't make it your lives. Don't give your life away to this app. It's a business just like anything else. Don't get fooled by Elon. I've talked about that before. I'll put that link in the description, where I go into detail about why I said that. And also, just have a bigger picture. Zoom out and look whenever you're in a fight with somebody on the internet. What matter does it make? What do I get out of this conversation, this debate or whatever, this heated argument? And do I feel a need in the real world to get back in there and punch somebody back in and get them back? And why? Why do I feel that way? Whenever I feel that, because I've been on the internet a long time, whenever I felt that pull, that was my reminder to step away from the internet, period. From the app, definitely, and also the internet. Because I felt that before. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to say I never felt that urge to be like, well, you know what? You know what, man? I'm going to get you back because it's not worth it. It's not worth it, okay? You don't like the rules of the website? Okay, cool. Let's move on to the next whatever website you want to be on or whatever thing you want to be on. Or if you have something to talk about that's like very important to you, you don't need to even put it on that platform. Go put it on your podcast. Talk about it, and then just let that urge flow away from you, right? And go do something constructive. Maybe you're angry, go to the gym. That's a great way to like get your it's a positive, constructive way to get your angst out, your anger out, any emotions you have out. Or do some writing or do poetry or do art, something that is constructive in your life. This destructive stuff is not healthy. It's not healthy at all. And all you do is you just degrade, or in some case decline, right, your family's name. Why would you do that? Don't you love yourself enough? Don't you respect your family enough? Don't you respect yourself enough to step away and move forward? It doesn't matter, right? This stuff is just words on the paper, right? And I get it, or words on the screen, even less so, even less worth than what I just said. And yeah, I get it. It's an urge. You feel it. Oh my God, how dare they ban me? Like, I get it. I'm not saying it's good. It's not good. It happened. You just learn the lesson from that and move forward, right? You gotta just take it with you in stride. Again, at the end of the day, just remind yourself, hey, what is it worth to me? What is this to me? Okay? Because it's not worth it. It's never gonna be worth it. This is just, it's disposable. Okay? This app is disposable. Look at the journalists who got addicted to it. Look what happened to them. Look how crazy they became. It's laughable. I was heaving laughing at how like childish they became, because they were like crackheads. They were crack addicts. They were addicted to it. They couldn't get that sweet, they wanted more of that sweet tweeting, but they knew the environment had changed and it became a place that they didn't want to be in. They didn't have that echo chamber anymore. They didn't have that control bot infested environment anymore. It's different now, right? And so you have to kind of zoom out and ask yourself, why am I wasting my time on this? Okay? Anyways, that's it for now. I had fun with this. That was a treat for me. I felt bad for, Hila and everybody else attached to that, because it definitely made them look worse. It definitely made them look worse. Make no mistake, it definitely made them look worse. But at least now, hopefully, this is like the end, quote unquote, end of the Ethan craziness on Twitter. At least we'll see how destructive it gets in the future. In the meantime, have a great day, guys. God bless you.